What time is it there?
It is 12:39 p.m.
12:39. Here it is 2:39.
2:30. Where are you? I did
Yeah, I'm in Saudi Arabia.
in Saudi Arabia. Okay. So it's 2:39 p.m. Oh, only a few hours ahead.
Yes. I'm a teacher over here. Actually, originally I'm from Pakistan, but almost 1 year
Hmm.
back, I, I came to Saudi Arabia.
And what is your experience of Saudi Arabia?
Yes, if you ask me about the environment, it is very cool. I mean, I don't have any problem over here, and it is much better than my own country.
Yeah.
There is peace, there is tranquility, there is cleanliness, there's no pollution, no terrible traffic. So everything is nice. But if you ask me about my profession over here, it is a bit challenging because obviously it is very difficult when you come to a different setup and the people whom you don't know, different culture. So it takes some time to adapt and settle down. So I was in that phase in the last year,
Hmm.
but I have learned a lot, and hopefully, I will be having a good year ahead.
Yes. It does take some time to settle into a new place, especially when you're moving to a different country that has a different culture.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it does take time. I mean, I moved to Paris and I didn't think that I was going to get a culture shock, but there is a big culture difference between the UK and France. And so that did shock me
Okay.
quite a bit. And it took me a long while to adjust. Even now, I still don't feel like I've adjusted.
So you live by yourself?
Yes,
Okay.
most of my, I think till I was 18, I moved out from home and I've traveled and worked and always lived alone.
Uh, I think that it is common in European countries that when the children are above 18, they just go out and try to earn money by themselves.
Yes. I think it's a culture thing. I think when you turn 18, you think I go to university and that's it. I've left home. I don't come back. But looking back, I kind of regret leaving so early. I think it was better to stay with family and just work while at home to get that set up because it's quite difficult when you're on your own trying to make
Exactly.
things work. But I think it's that social pressure kind of that everyone's moving out at 18 that you're supposed to do it yourself.
So if anyone doesn't want to leave his or her family, even if he turns 18, so does he have family pressure or society pressure to leave their
I
home?
don't think they have family pressure, but I think it's society pressure because not that everyone does it, but a lot of people do it. The moment they go to university, they usually get a job and have their own place. They don't usually go to university and finish and go back home because I guess it's seen as stepping backwards, not forwards. I think that's the mentality that a lot of us have that if we move back home, we're stepping backwards.
So it is like people say that if you are not living alone after 18, so maybe you are not strong enough or like this.
Not that it's not strong enough, but maybe like you're not doing enough in life.
Okay.
I think it's everyone wants this independence, and your friends have moved out, so then you feel like you have to move out, and it's just a society thing. But parents never usually pressure you to, but after a certain age, maybe, but I'm not sure.
I'm curious about it because in this part of the world, like uh, Pakistan or India or Bangladesh, so we always try to live with our family even after marriages and all this.
But I personally think that's better because you have a better support system. I think over
Mhm.
here in the UK, when people move out early, they drift away from their family. And so they don't have such a strong support system. Whereas when you live with your family, you become close and you have that support system. And I think it's better for everyone. Yeah.
Exactly. And most of the tutors whom I talk to, uh, they have the same thing. They live by themselves. They have left their family. But I always wonder how do they manage because if I just realize it that I have a younger brother, a sister,
Hmm.
so it would be very difficult for me to leave him or her like that. I would miss him a lot.
Yes, exactly. It is difficult at the beginning, but for me, I did it because I wanted to explore and be independent, but it was hard leaving my family because I am close with them.
Even you are separated from your family, do people keep contact with their family members and they meet them?
Yes, for sure. Unless it's people have moved abroad, then because I know some people they haven't seen their family in 5 years. But I call my mum every day. I call my dad not every day, but now and then. And my brother. I'm very close with my younger brother. He's 10 years younger than me, but we're very close. And so still remain close. It's just I don't see them all the time.
Yes, and you know that in this situation, for example, it is very difficult to live all alone when you don't have anything to do and the whole world is under lockdown and curfew.
Yeah, definitely.
So how is the situation over there now? Is there any curfew?
No, there's no curfew. Everything has gone back to normal. The only thing is we have to wear masks when we go into shops, which is fair
Mhm.
enough. But everything's gone back to normal. So I think they've stabilized it so that there shouldn't be a rise in cases. And
Okay.
what about where you are?
We have the same situation. We are allowed to go outside. We, we just have to adhere to some precautionary measures, like we need to cover our face with mask and we have to observe social distancing.
Hmm.
Other than that, everything is normal.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's a good sign.